Hello, I'm Chiranjit Kala and we'll talk about Ontario Immigration Nominee Program, the Entrepreneur Pathway. So let me share my screen first. I'm an RCIC with Kaplan Immigration Consulting and we have offices in Canada and India. So this video is just for information purposes and should not be considered an advice. This is a core team, myself, my colleagues Bunny Arora and Jaskira Chok. We are three RCICs in this company. So in this program, this is for entrepreneurs from outside Canada. Either you can start a new business or you can buy an existing business in Ontario. And you can have up to one partner who can be nominated for PR. The process is divided in two stages. The requirement for this is that you should have at least 2 years of full-time experience in the last 5 years as a business owner or as a senior manager. An important thing is that you should be having an active involvement in the business. If you're managing a big business, then you should have at least 1/3 share in that business. And the requirement of net worth is you should have 800,000 net worth if you want to start your business in GTA. And outside GTA is 400,000. And in GTA you have to invest 600,000 and outside GTA you have to invest 200,000. For IT related businesses, you can do with 200,000 investment only. And if you are planning to start a big business, you should have at least 1/3 share in the equity of that business. So the mandatory requirements are that you have to make a business which is viable and produce economic benefit to Ontario or at least to the city in where you start the business. And all business partners have to meet the eligibility requirements. And you have to submit your application within 90 days of receiving the invitation. So in the stage one, first you have to register an EOI. And if you're invited, you submit an online application. Then you and your business partner will attend a mandatory interview. And if you're successful, then you can sign a performance agreement bond. So in the stage two, IRCC will give you a work permit support letter so that you can apply for a work permit and start your business. And in next 20 months, you can invest in that business and manage your business. And after 20 months, you have to submit a final report. If your business meets all the requirement, you are eligible for nomination for PR. And the language requirement is just CLB4 in English or French. So as I told you, you have to be actively involved in the management of this business. And the main purpose of this capital investment should be making a profit, not a passive investment. And you have to create jobs. If you're doing in GTA, to create 2 jobs for Canadian citizens of PR. And if you're doing outside GTA, to create 1 job at least. There are few existing additional requirements also. If you want to buy an existing business, that you should have an exploratory visit within 12 months before giving your expression of interest. And that business should be with the one owner for the last 5 years. And all of the shares should be transferred to your business now. And you have to maintain all the permanent jobs that he had previous in the previous business. And one most important thing, that business should not have been owned by a previous business stream nominee. So there's some general business requirements also, that you have to make this active income for the sale of goods and or services. And you have to follow all legal requirements, the federal and municipal and provincial. And you have to make it a permanent business, not the seasonal business. And that should be in Ontario. Then there are mandatory minimum requirements also, that you should be in Ontario for 75% of the time. And you should be actively managing that business, and you have to meet the commitments that you made in your performance agreement. So there's some EOI scoring also, that depends upon the number of years of experience in your previous business and how could you scale up your previous business. And then it also depends upon your education, your language skills, and the amount of investment that you are doing in this business. Then if you had done a previous visit, all these things count. Then it also depends upon the kind of business you are doing, the location. If you're doing outside GTA, you will score more. So the total points is 200 points. For any further information, you can contact us. My number and email ID and phone numbers, everything is given here. Thank you. If you like a video, please subscribe this. Thank you very much.